We did look at some online competitors, but I noticed they had no drive, they had no hunger to kind of help us. We wanted somewhere that would really give us a personal service. We did try another high street competitor who's very large and very well known, but when I contacted them, it took them a week to get back to me. It was 2 different people I spoke to, and I just really felt like we were just another cog in the machine. When I spoke to Martyn Gerrard, I spoke to one person from the beginning till end. I felt like I was talking to a friend or a family member who actually wanted to motivate me to help me move. And I really felt that Declan was as motivated as we were in finding our dream home and moving. And I don't think that any other competitor on the high street offered the same quality of service as Declan and Martyn Gerrard did. I looked into Martyn Gerrard, I saw they were family owned, I saw they weren't just a big corporate chain. I thought I'd give them a chance. And then when I met Declan, I was completely blown away with the amount of care, the amount of passion and the drive that he has for his job. Because when he came in, I was expecting a typical estate agent, and when he left, I really felt like I had a family member or friend who was trying to sell my property for me, and I would have trusted him with any recommendation he had. Every client he brought in here, I had complete faith and trust that they were ready to buy and they were a client that would suit our needs and that our flat would suit them. And I think that's actually really fantastic to find in the estate agent industry, having someone that you actually fully trust. Most importantly to us, we were looking for someone who could act quickly because of course we have a baby due. We wanted to be able to have contact with our estate agent. I didn't want to feel like we were a bother when we wanted updates or dates on viewings and things like that. I also wanted an estate agent that had real knowledge and passion on our local area, because I don't want people to be coming in and out of the house that don't really want to buy the flat, aren't ready to buy, and it would have just caused a lot more issues for us, especially with, you know, people coming in and out when I'm heavily pregnant. So with Martyn Gerrard, they 100% delivered on everything we wanted. I got a personal service from start to finish. Declan would be available by phone or by text, even on his days off. We could always call the office and we could speak to anyone and they'd be able to more than happily update us on anything we wanted. We had last minute viewings from clients that unexpectedly wanted to view, which I really loved because it meant that there was more opportunity for our flat to get sold. They also had a lot of clients from similar properties, which I thought was a really great initiative of Declan because it showed that he was driven to sell our property and that they really wanted to help us as a couple and a family rather than just another tick on their box or another job they have to complete. It really felt like they were trying to help us to achieve our goals. What impressed me the most about Martyn Gerrard was that when we decided to sell, we had set by 2 years in order to get this flat sold, because this flat was originally on the market by a corporate high street competitor and it took 3 years for it to sell. So we were very anxious that it would take Martyn Gerrard a long time. I was absolutely amazed by the fact that Declan's commitment and Martyn Gerrard's knowledge of the local area worked together to actually get us a variety of different viewings. We had buy-to-let viewings, we had residential viewings, and we had constant communication, which made me feel really confident. But rather than it taking 2 years or 1 year to sell, we actually got a vetted buyer within 1 week. And I literally could not believe that we would be able to have a dream home for our expanding family in a matter of 3 months rather than a matter of 2 years. And that to me was just the most impressive thing I've ever had from an estate agent, especially with a property that has a history of taking 3 years to sell. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I've given up my time during this period, especially with the coronavirus, to give this review because a lot of the time when you go to sell or buy, you do really want to go with someone that you trust and you want someone that's had proven experience in being successful. When I first started looking, I found it really hard to decide who to go with. And I find that when you get someone that does an absolutely outstanding service and you have a company like Martyn Gerrard, who are well known in the area, you never really get to hear the good side of things because once they've done a good job, you move on. So I think it's really important that companies like Martyn Gerrard, who are family owned, who have people like Declan who are so committed and passionate and really do help you from start to finish to achieve the goals of your dreams, that it's important to take the time out to say thank you and to let people know that if they are looking for someone, or a company of course, that is going to help you achieve your dreams and your goals of selling or buying, that this is the best company to go for. I wouldn't recommend any other estate agent to my friends and family other than Martyn Gerrard, because from start to finish I've had a seamless experience. I've had constant updates, I've had full confidence in Martyn Gerrard and Declan, and I wouldn't want my family and friends to have to go through the search that I did at the beginning. I'd rather be able to tell them Martyn Gerrard and Declan are going to do everything you need them to do, and if you want outstanding service with great local knowledge, then they're the only estate agent to consider.